today's video, I will share 10 tips and tricks for your Motorola Moto 360 smartwatch. Just be aware that Moto 360 runs the Android Wear operating system, so you do need an Android smartphone with the Android Wear app installed to fully utilize your watch. As you can see on the screen, I have the Android Wear app running on my phone, and it indicates that it is in fact connected to my Moto 360. So with that in mind, let's dive in and learn some fantastic tips and tricks. Alright, so let's go over tip number one. So tip number one is, if you launch the camera on your phone, what's going to happen is, on your watch, a little notification is going to pop up and it's going to say remote. And then using this remote, you can take pictures remotely using your watch. So let's do a quick example. Click. And as you can see, my phone just took a picture, and there's actually a small preview of the picture that my phone took right on my watch. And then I can swipe this, dismiss it, and I can tap this again, take another picture, and there's always a built-in 3-second timer. So let's take one more look at that. So you launch the camera, and then on your phone you will see the remote pop up. You tap the remote, and then you can take a picture by pressing the circular icon. A fantastic way to take pictures from a distance. Alright, so tip number two is where you can use your watch as a remote control to play music on your Android smartphone. So what you want to do is you want to wake up your phone, tap on the screen, and scroll down to where it says play music, and then you tap play music, and that's going to launch the music app on your actual phone, as you can see on the screen. So what happens next is, if you wake up your screen again, you are going to see a small notification at the bottom here, and it says Pet Shop Boys, and that is the name of the artist that is playing the song. But there's more you can do. So you can pause it right here, play it, you can push this to the left, and this brings the volume controls and next track controls, or the previous track right here. So if I tap this, tap that, it's going to go to the next track, and the background color changes based on the background color of your actual track on your phone. Okay, so if I go to the previous song, as you can see, the color has changed, attuned to the color of the actual album. And what else you can do is, when you bring this up again, go to the left, go left one more time, and you can do a thumbs up on this song, or you can do a thumbs down. So let's tap that, and that gives your song a thumbs up. And then go back here for the controls, go back here for the actual pause and play. So let's pause that. Okay, so what you can do from here is you can actually dismiss this remote control by swiping to the right, but I'm going to show you a related tip in dismissing items. So let's dismiss this real quick, but let's say you want it back. You can go up real quick, and before that bar is complete, you can bring back the remote. Let me show you that one more time. You dismiss it, it's gone, you made a mistake. You can pull it up quickly and undismiss it by tapping that button. Okay, so dismiss, you go up. Before the bar is complete, you have to undismiss it. If you don't, it's gone. Let me show you that tip. So that works with any notification, so that is now gone. So if you want to go back and restart the remote control, you have to tap the screen, go back up here, and click play music one more time. Alright, so the next tip I'm going to go show you guys has to do with the Android Wear application. Okay, when you launch the Android Wear app, what you can do is you can go into the settings, and you can watch the battery. And this is going to watch the battery on your phone. But from here, you can actually get a prediction of how many hours are left on your battery life for your watch based on how you have been using your watch that day. So if you look up here, it says the battery life on my watch is 39%, and approximately 11 hours is left before the battery dies out. And if you look at the chart over here, it's saying that I can probably go as far as 12 p.m. before my battery dies, all the way at the end over here. And at the bottom here, it shows you which applications or settings have been using the battery life on your watch all day. Okay, so this is the nice way to see what's going on with your battery on your watch. The next tip has to do with the watch storage. Again, on the Android Wear app, you can watch the storage on your phone by default. So I have a Motorola Moto 360 watch, and this guy comes with 4 gigabytes of internal storage. So if I tap watch storage, it's going to tell me that 2.6 gigs is still available and 0.4 gigs is being used. And the remainder, the operating system probably uses that, so that's why that is not showing up. So I have a 2.9 total available, 0.4 being used, and this is the breakdown of how it is being used exactly. Okay, so some of these things are the apps, Google Play services, the Android system, Tic-Tac-Toe is a game that I downloaded. So as you know, you can actually download and install apps on your watch using the Android Wear app. If you go here to the main screen and go to browse suggested apps, from here you can download apps, watch faces, games, and tools as you need. Now once you download an app on your phone, it goes to your watch automatically, okay, as long as they're connected. To access those apps, what you do is you tap on the screen and you scroll all the way down to where it says start. If you tap start, that's going to show you all the available apps that you currently have on your actual watch. So here's the Tic-Tac-Toe game I was talking about. If you tap that, it's going to launch the game, one player, and from here you can basically just play the game. Okay, and swipe to dismiss. Alright, so the next tip is you can actually download a web browser for your Android smartwatch. What you have to do is you have to go to the Play Store and download Wear Internet Browser, install that on your phone, and then from your phone it's going to install on your watch. And then let me demonstrate how it looks on the watch. Alright, so here's the dyegb, the web browser, and if you tap onto this web browser, it's going to show you something. When you tap onto it, it's going to pop up on your phone, okay? And then you can actually add favorites to the web browser from your phone. So sample.com and click save, and it's going to show up on your phone for easy access. So if I go to my favorites, you'll see that there's a couple of favorites here that I had saved. BBC News, eBay, TechCrunch, Amazon, some torture report. And then let's go back here, and then let's tap the browser, and then you can go down from here. It says BBC News. As you can see, it's the same list that you see in the favorites in your app. Okay, so you can go to eBay, you can go to TechCrunch, Amazon. So let's tap Amazon, see what happens. It's going to start loading the website. So this is a very elementary website, a web browser. Don't expect anything amazing, but you do get a full color website, and you can browse right through the website on your phone. Okay, it's still loading. Not bad at all. And if you're wondering, there is no pinch zoom. Okay, you can just click on the link, and that's all you can do. And let me show you one more thing. So let's say you closed everything out and you want to go back to the web browser. What you want to do is you want to tap on the screen, scroll all the way down, go to start. This is where you access your apps, and here's the browser. Okay, tap search, and it actually gives you a little keyboard, and on the keyboard you can put in a custom URL. So you can tap in Google, okay, tap on the icon, and it gives you the suggestions based on Google. Okay, Google Maps, Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Translate. So if you tap it, it's going to take you to that website directly. So the next tip I want to talk about is called the sunlight mode. So if you're out in the sunlight and it's hard to see your screen because of too much the brightness, what you can do is you can boost the brightness on your watch for a couple seconds just to see the screen properly. So what you do is you tap on the screen, obviously, you pull from top to bottom, swipe to where it says the sunlight mode, tap it, and that's going to boost the brightness for a couple seconds so you can see the screen properly. And then you don't have to worry about the rest. It automatically dims itself, as you saw on the screen just now. So one of the biggest features of these watches is that you can change the watch face to anything that you please. Okay, so there's 3 ways to make that change possible. The first way is actually tap and hold the screen, and then you can scroll through the different available watch faces, and that's one way. The other way is you can actually do it through the Android Wear app. So if you launch the app and you tap on more right in the beginning, from here you can tap on any skin and it's going to immediately change that skin to what you tapped onto on your phone. So I can go right here and you can see the change happening instantaneously. Okay, go back here and that's going to change immediately. And the final way to change the watch faces is if you pull down this menu, go to settings, there we go, the settings, scroll down to where it says change watch face, and that's going to bring up the same menu that pops up when you press and hold the phone. Now the final tip I'm going to show you guys is actually a very simple tip, but just in case you did not know, when you tap on the screen it brings up Google search using your voice. So it's the Google voice search. So you can do anything you want with that just the same way you would do it on a computer. So let me show you an example. What's the weather like right now in New York? And it's going to actually give you a notification card, and the card is interactable. So you can move to the right, to the left I mean, and you can get a forecast. Swipe to the left and you get the option to launch weather.com on your phone remotely. Oops. Go back. And then one more thing I'm going to show you guys. Convert 1 meters to centimeters. And it's going to actually make the conversion for you right on your phone and just dismiss it. Okay, so remember you can do a lot of things with the voice search on your watch.
Give 'em grand hands, say what's up America. Half of you should know me, right? Other half a replica. Shout out to my